What's up, guys? This is an OU battle I had with a viewer on my stream and a person who watches my YouTube videos, Jamie, aka Squid Walrus. This was really a while back because I've been trying to record this for a while. I just haven't found the time and have been too lazy. So I only remember the ending, but I remember it was just a great battle. Throughout it, I actually kind of lost the will to play, so I kind of got lazy, but let's just get into it and see what happened. Really the only thing I remember is the last turn. So, he leads with his Ludicolo, I believe. Yeah, that's a very fitting nickname. And I lead with my Mega Metagross. This was actually the first time I tried to use Mega Metagross. Very experimental, and I'll be honest, I hate playing against Mega Metagross, but I'm not so sure I'm a fan of using it myself. But I'm just going to Mega this first turn when he goes into his probably defensive wall, Mandibuzz. And I believe this one actually does not have Bullet Punch and has Ice Punch with Zen Headbutt, Meteor Mash, and Earthquake. So he predicts the Zen Headbutt there and switches into the Mandibuzz, but I just went for an Ice Punch next turn, completely forgetting that Foul Play completely wrecks Mega Metagross's face. But that was just fun to watch, seeing a Metagross get bodied by a wall like that. So I'm just going to switch out and go straight into my Azumarill Banana, because I think it takes care of Mandibuzz pretty easily, other than taking Toxic, which he made a great play and did that turn. I don't know, he's already making great predictions, and I'm already playing like crap. So his Banana is Assault Vest. I'm not so sure about the EV spread. I think I did change it to make it the Smogon Assault Vest one. It's running Aqua Jet, Waterfall, Play Rough, and Knockoff instead of something like Brick Breaker Superpower. Then he's going to switch back into his Ludicolo, which is really the major problem for my Azumarill on this team. It's not necessarily a defensive wall, but its typing just screws over Azumarill. Although I could go for Play Rough, I obviously don't want to catch a Giga Drain even with the Assault Vest, so this is definitely not a favorable situation for me. So my decision here is to switch out. Let's see what I went out into. I went into Turbo, my Latios. Very reliable, I would say, against something like a Ludicolo. Although, again, he's being super smart and goes for the Leech Seed, predicting the switch. Because my Latios is also Assault Vested, so I have 2 Assault Vests on this team. Not so sure why, but it works, I like it. This Latios is a full-on attacking one because, of course, Assault Vest. It has Side Shock, Surf, Thunderbolt, and Draco Meteor. I'd been using an HP Fire one for a long time, but I decided actually to just use Surf and Thunderbolt. And he's going to go again with the predictions into Mandibuzz. I don't know why I went for Side Shock. I was just playing really aggressively and was playing safe at the same time because I didn't want to overpredict, because I used to be really bad at the Pokemon metagame because all I tried to ever do was predict. So nowadays I just play really safely. So I stay in here, go for a Thunderbolt. Know that I'm probably going to catch a Foul Play to the face. Don't know if this kills, actually. I kind of don't think it did. Yeah, okay. So, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you run 0 attack IVs on any special attacker that especially is weak to something like Foul Play. So, unfortunately, the Leech Seed is actually going to take me out. I forgot about that already. But I guess Latios did a decent job. It just Thunderbolted the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz and Ludicolo being the 2 walls on his team are really a problem for me. And I'm going to go into Jinzo. Hopefully this thing doesn't get banned, but it will, and I really don't care that it will because it makes sense. This is my Life Orb Greninja. It's a Gunk Shot set, I believe. Or, I think this was before the Gunk Shot. Before I changed my Greninja to Gunk Shot. So, this might just be Shadow Sneak instead of Gunk Shot. So, I Ice Beam this Moltres on the Switch, just because Ice Beam was my safest move, and especially against Mandibuzz, and it does so much to Moltres. So he pretty much just wasted a team slot with Moltres here. I don't know why he has Moltres on an OU team, but I guess it could have done work, but it didn't there because he switched into a Greninja, and everybody knows you get no switch-ins on a Greninja. So he's going to go into his beautifully nicknamed Terrakion here, which I find to be Scarfed because it close combated my Greninja in the face and it outsped me. So I guess that's a decent way to find out how a Pokemon is Scarfed. So now that I know that thing is Scarfed, I'm going to go into Breluminati. I don't really care if I get close combated, but he didn't go for it anyway. So this Breloom is my Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Rock Tomb, and Spore. Focus Sash set. I just love it so much. I actually stopped using it on my OU team now. I'm not so sure why. I think it pissed me off because all it ever does now is to hit 2 times and never again. But in this case, it got more than 2 hits, definitely. It got 4 hits, but it was Mandibuzz, so it didn't really matter. But it seemed he actually didn't know that Mandibuzz, that I carried Rock Tomb or something. I think he just let me Rock Tomb him and take out his Mandibuzz here, which was really, really good for me. So, I actually don't know why I remembered that I Rock Tomb that out of nowhere. But his Mandibuzz is gone, and that is all that matters. Then he's going to go into his Latios, actually. Going to go straight for his Psyshock, but again, I stayed in because I have that Focus Sash on me. Very nice and handy. So here, I either go for a Spore or Rock Tomb. I'm not sure what I went for. And he reveals the Life Orb there. But yeah, okay, I went for Spore. It's a decent play, I guess. Rock Tomb would actually be okay, too, because that would lower Latios' speed enough to the point where Breloom would outspeeding and go for another Rock Tomb. I don't know if that's a 2-hit KO though. Feel like that might be borderline or just short. But anyway, I'm gonna go for Rock Tomb again here, Rock Tomb once here, and yeah, that looks like it's a borderline 2-hit KO, so I didn't really want to go for that, and I don't think this one will kill. Yeah, so he's down to the red now. So a Life Orb, anything Life Orb will actually take him out here, but he stays asleep here. So wisely withdraws because, you know, Sleep Claws and stuff, and he's gonna go into his Gallade now. I actually almost, did I go for a Bullet Seed here? I think I might have. Yeah, I did. I was really proud of this play, because Bullet Seed obviously kills, and even if he wakes up, I outspeed him. And unfortunately, that only hit 2 times. So this Gallade is gonna put in some work here. Nothing much I can really do other than just Mach Punch and die. So that is exactly what I did. Really though, if that Bullet Seed hit even a 3rd time, that would have been perfect, but it's whatever. Gallade still is very low in health, and I run 3 Pokemon with priority on this team, so that's not really a big problem. So now here I'm going to bring in Quad, baiting him out, because again, like I mentioned before, this doesn't have Bullet Punch, but I actually baited him out into his Latios though, so it didn't really matter, so I just went straight for Zen Headbutt instead of obviously the Bullet Punch that I didn't have. Smart play by him though, just letting Latios die, especially because Breloom is now dead. Now he goes into Teriyaki-on, but there's really nothing I can do, especially because I don't have Bullet Punch. Kind of wish I had Bullet Punch on this one, but I did also utilize Ice Punch earlier. So he's going to CC me in the face, and Quad is definitely going to go down to that with its measly health remaining. Then I'm going to go into Banana because obviously he is Choice Scarfed, and Close Combat's not going to do too much to an Azumarill, which obviously resists it with the Fairy typing. So he's going to go back into his annoying, what is this called? Ludicolo. But I did predict that, and didn't, well, I guess that would have been a decent play against Terrakion too, but obviously he wasn't going to stay in there. So I went straight for a Play Rough, and then this next turn, I believe I went for a knockoff. Not too sure actually, but he does get a Giga Drain off. Did I knock off or Play Rough? Let's see. I have absolutely no idea. I feel like I should have Play Roughed, but I did go for knockoff. Let's see if it kills. And it does. Okay, so knockoff does kill, thankfully. Not so sure why I went for knockoff instead of Play Rough. I guess I was maybe going for either a kill or a switch, because that did both there. That would take care of both situations there. So now he's going to bring in his Terrakion. All I can do here is Aqua Jet and just get killed by whatever this thing is going to throw at me. He does go for Earthquake, actually. I guess that's a good play, but I do have a Flying type on this team, so I could just have a free switch in here. I believe I have a Flying type. Yeah, I have Zeus. Okay, so Zeus is going to come in. Obviously, he has to switch because Earthquake doesn't affect it. And I believe I'm going to go for a Heat Wave. Actually, no. Probably just a Thunderbolt. Because I'm not so sure anything resists Thunderbolt. Yeah, so Thunderbolt. That's just going to take out the Gallade. He did make a lot of switches with things in the red health, so Stealth Rock actually would have helped me a lot in this match, but I don't carry Stealth Rock on my OU team like a lot of people do. So he's going to go into Terrakion. It's one-on-one here, and this is what I remember. The Stone Edge. And Zeus living it. Oh my god. I actually jumped up when this happened. This was on stream. I actually jumped up in joy, because I actually calculate later, it's impossible for a Terrakion to kill my Zapdos with a Stone Edge from that range. But that's a really close match, man. Like, halfway through the match, I had pretty much given up, and I was playing really lazily, but then I ended up pulling it back, so I guess the team matchup was good for me. But Jamie, good game, man. This was fun. This was really fun. Really one of the first battles that I had in Omega Ruby, and it was just really fun for me. Thankfully, not like many other matches, not too hacksy. The only thing I could probably complain about is Breloom hitting twice, but you definitely should never complain about that kind of stuff. So, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been an OU battle. Stay tuned for more. I do have like 10 other battles saved, all of which I have no idea like what happened in. So, I guess I'll be recording those sometime in the near future, but this has been fun. Channel's been doing really well too. I've been getting a lot of subscribers lately, so thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Love you all, and stay slick.